From the home of many a title run and one of the NFL's most successful franchises, you're looking live at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New England Patriots. We've got ourselves a fight in this one to get back above 500. Week 3 is underway. Fields this one at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. May will throw to get us started here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. They give it to him again. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Looking quickly here.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
1st down, May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Quick throw completed by May. And no touchdown here. He just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
Solid opening drive so far, Brock. Few chances to cap it here. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Patriots take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Good work so far. He's got room. And they are just a hop and a skip away from midfield as he goes out of bounds up beyond the 45.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop.
Right to the air, Burrow. And his first pass falls incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Gun. Stop. 180. 12. 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Catch made by Chase Brown. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Stop.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
On 1, ready?
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Here we go. 10. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. And that goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? That's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. It's hot.
From the red zone now. Gets it to him on the screen. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
11, let's get set. 180, 12. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. On the move, headed right. And this is going to fall incomplete. Well, they made a call for the end zone there, but nobody picked up on the other end. Now it's 3rd down.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
This one's caught. And that short field pass, Brock, is held to the short field. It's going to be 4th and short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
McPherson's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
They were able to answer a score with a score, maybe not to tie the game, but to certainly turn some of the momentum.
Wilson on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Marcus Jones escapes the defender. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. He's got a man left. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Crazy.
May on 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off. And the Bengals get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now.
I'm fine, ready?
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Burrow gets it out wide quick. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Lone back gets the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
May now from the gun. Complete out to the right side. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
May now to throw on 3rd. Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's a New England 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Here's May on 1st and 10. Completed to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Throwing again. It's May. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Again, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air on 1st down, May. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Patriots will have a first down. They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. Scoreboard shows 10-7. More from Gillette Stadium in just a minute. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. On the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Crazy. Now here goes front. It's crazy.
Operating from the gun, here's May. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Here goes crazy.
May now on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked up by Dax Hill. He'll take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
12. Stop. 180. 11. Stop.
One play action here. Burrow. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field really set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
On 1, ready?
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 11, mighty. 180. 25. Stop.
From the red zone on 1st. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown, and you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go. 180. 11. 12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Point after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals make it a 10-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
From the gun, it's May. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Five. You got third?
Third and long for him here. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go.
Burrow from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Let's get set. 180. 12. Stop.
The first down carry for Brown. They're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first two plays on this drive. I think it's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only one play away from putting points on the board.
Gun. Stop.
Going to the ground again on first. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Burrow to the air now. Makes the catch. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for first and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now
May looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Throw here, third down. Has him on the quick hitter. They got the football clock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker, fourth down. Offense to the line fast.
6 yards. It's fourth down.
We're good.
May throwing for it. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. Look at that, no worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive. 1st and 10 from the 43. Here's May again. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to be sent out, Brock, with 1st and goal on the other side of the 2-minute warning. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Here's May. This one's caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal.
Crazy.
May now from the gun. Catch made. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. The final timeout taken by the Bengals, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Buying some time right. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
It's Burrow from the end zone. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. It's a huge pickup on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Burrow on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down, Burrow to throw. He's going to push one deep down the right. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Cut out left. He's brought down at about that 27-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
11 empty. 12. Here we go. 11. Right 80.
For the air again, it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals both racing them to the halftime locker room. McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones.
Marcus Jones on the return. The Patriots
35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. They go play action. Here's May. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a New England first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On play action, here's May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After the sack could really use a big play here on second down. It's 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, here's May. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Well, this has been a tough series. Sacked on the first down play. Forced to throw it away right there. An awfully difficult 3rd down now staring you in the face.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Crazy.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
5.
Looking to throw. Delivers another one. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose. And now the Bengals have it. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Bengals piling it on, going into halftime. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
On 1, ready?
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Jonathan Brooks. And he'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Right, 80. Stop.
Burrow gets it out one quick. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals grow their lead yet again. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback. Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Handoff now from the gun. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Look at Cam Taylor-Britt getting up there to track that one down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's May. It is caught left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's May to the air. He's got a man left. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down throw for May. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 2nd down. To the air yet again, May. That's him on the quick hitter. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Bengals into the nickel set, 3rd down. Here he is on 3rd and short. It's on to Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings them to 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
May now on 3rd down. Buys time, rolling right. Bengals get to him and take him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds.
This guy, Kate, he can create. He really is good out there. He's skilled when it comes to getting outside the pocket, which makes it all the more impressive. They contained him so well when he was clearly looking to generate something with his legs.
May throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Dax Hill. And the Bengals take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
It's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Oh, close call there.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11 him. Shot.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Finds his man over the middle. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
On one, ready?
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Gun, gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Brown can't right past that line, and they stop him at the 3.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
180. Shot.
He gets it again. And he gets nothing here. The defense stands strong. Back-to-back runs stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Here we go. Shot. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Shot.
Running for it with Brown. He is not quite to the marker there. Just 2 yards on that play, Brock. And now one interesting decision coming up on 4th down.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you gonna do?
One, ready?
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned. When a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
It's May from the end zone. Dumps it off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
Working from his end zone. This one to Williams out outside. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. Pick up of 17. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
May on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a New England 1st down. Again, it's May. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 20 at the 20-yard line.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
May now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. This is our last play of the quarter.
Crazy, crazy.
3rd and long for him here. That's caught for the 1st. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, here we go, son. Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's up? Crazy, crazy.
Operating from the gun. Here's May. They'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's May again. That one's complete over the middle. He has this one past the 50 and will start downhill into Bengals territory.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, ends too long, it's really hard to stay in the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now, can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And they get this down to the 28. So they keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down. Throwing again, it's May. Chased out to his right. And they pick him up again. Kyle Denver makes the play. And the Bengals have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
180. 11, 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple of decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, it's awesome with tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
11, Thomas. Here we go, here we go. 11, MT, Tate.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They get 19 on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm sure Coach play calling doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1, ready?
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Gun. Oh,
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Panther 6.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
On 1, ready?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Stop. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11 MT. 11 MT. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Dumped off to his running back. And this play is nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Here we go. Stop.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
At the 16-yard line.
Here we go. Here. 11, 11, 11. Stop.
Brown on the inside give. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go.
Burrow. Caught just shy of the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're in the first and goal.
That is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Injury on the field after that play, and that looks like Chase Brown, who's getting some help from the medical staff. Ball at the 2 here for second and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Behind.
Caught out wide. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals are running them out of the building. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up. So we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to.
At their own 22-yard line.
Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. On play action, here's May. And they pick him off again. Picked up by Dax Hill. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. Second time they've taken one back on him, Brock. First the fumble return, and now this pick 6.
You know, I point this out to you every defensive meeting room we're in, Kate, when we sit down in these production meetings. You can see their boards, right? These defenses keep track, and they know if they get a score defensively, their odds of winning through the roof. You get 2, it's almost a certainty.
On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jones on the return. The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New England bringing the offense to the line. First and 10.
Crazy.
Now May coming off that pick. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Foxborough. Patriots hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Pass rush could be coming again after that last sack, Brock. Let's see here, second and 19. It's Henderson on the give. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. That's going to be third down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down.
Five.
Here he goes, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Patriots have their punting unit out. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
their own 47-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Can. Start. 12. Start.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Right side cut by Higgins. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
On 2.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
11. Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. 11, Mighty. Down.
They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Give on second is Brown. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
11, MT, Kate. Here we go. 11. Start.
Air it out on 3rd. This connects with Higgins. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Looking inside the red zone. He's got it at the 6. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Cincinnati uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Here we go. 12. 180. Right side. 12. Start.
Looking to throw, Burrow. Near the goal line. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
I'm 1, ready?
It's 2nd and goal.
11. Gun. Stop. 11, top. Start. 180. 11. 11, Mighty. 11, MT, Kate. Start.
To the air again, it's Burrow. And they're not stopping the destruction, partner. That is caught. Touchdown. The Bengals continue adding to an insurmountable lead. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. That one right down the middle. The Bengals continue adding on to that lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
For Cincinnati.
And this is going to be a touchback, Brock, so we'll see what they decide to do with the final seconds they've got left here.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Patriots as they get set for 1st and 10. Here's the pistol snap to May. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch.
On him quick there. They bring him to the turf.